and welcome to Legal Break. I'm Maureen Akers, and with me today, Gary's Bruce. As always, Gary, thank you so much for joining us today.
Good to be here again, thank you.
Well, today we had a viewer email us a question in, and they asked, I'm going to say it specifically here, ask Gary if it's legal for Columbus residents to participate in online gaming shows. Is that legal here in Georgia?
You know, it's a good question. In Alabama, I think it would be considered illegal.
Okay.
In Georgia, I think it is up in the air. It's something the legislators are considering. There is a ton of law on gambling, as you can imagine, and a lot of it is directed at preserving the state's interest in the lottery, honestly.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
there is a push to not promote gambling because we have a state gambling system.
Right,
You know? So
right.
so some of it's a little, I don't know, contradictory to itself, but it is interesting. It really hasn't been addressed yet, and so I think it's probably okay. I did find a website that said that if you're 21 and over, you can gamble on casino games online, but you only have to be 18 or over to gamble on horse racing online, which is a kind of interesting,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think you can go to the track at 18. I'm from Kentucky, so I grew up kind of going to the track. I know how that was.
So that might be why there's a differentiation a little bit
yeah,
on,
I guess
on the ages.
so. But they don't. So is it legal? Is somebody going to come get you? I doubt it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Watch out, right?
Yeah, watch out. Who knows? Who
Be
knows
careful.
how Big Brother's watching
Yeah,
these
yeah.
days, right?
Yeah. So does that include like fantasy sports and such? We don't know.
Yeah, the fantasy sport thing is interesting. I think there's several states that have declared that to be improper, and so they've kind of shut down their operations in those states. We heard a lot about that about a year ago.
Right.
It's kind of died down some. You don't see nearly as much of it. I think it did walk on the edge. So, you know, I don't know how you're going to get in trouble for it, but I don't know. Just go buy a lottery ticket or something.
Right.
You know?
Especially the state of Georgia would love
Yeah,
to have you
that's
do
right.
that.
Stay away
So
from
then the other question that came with that was if you win at something like this, would you have to pay taxes on those winnings?
You're supposed to, you know, and that's interesting. If you win at the track or a casino, they're going to withhold it, and you'll
Right.
fill out forms there. So I don't know what happens online.
Right.
I've never won, you know. I got cured early of gambling, so I haven't really had to do that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it
very
is. I did find an interesting Georgia code that said if you lose at gambling, it's an illegal contract. So you can
can't-
actually sue to get your money back, but there's only a 6-month statute of limitations.
Oh.
I don't know, just something to throw out there.
Very interesting. So
Thank
thank
you.
you so very much for joining us today, Gary, and I look forward to seeing you on the very next Legal Break.
Thanks.